Min Min is finally here and is a very unique fighter with her own way of spacing and pressuring. It can take a bit of time to understand her movement, game plan, and strategy, but I'm here to break it down to you step by step. To start off with, Min Min is a heavyweight, same weight as Link and has below average aerial drift. Her strengths are obvious. She can keep you out and control you very well at an insanely long range, at the same time as she has some extremely good anti-airs and even burst options like down tilt and dash attack to catch landings and whiff punish. Her weaknesses are also very obvious. She can have a pretty bad time recovering because of the lack of mix-ups and bad aerial drift. She has a very hard time landing as she's only able to land with down air, neutral air, or fast fall with air dodge, making it pretty easy to beat out and outplay most of the time. She also lacks in ledge options and out of shield options, so she'll easily get suffocated at close range. Let's start off by getting her simple moves out of the way. Her down tilt is a decent mix-up and will only be safe against shield at close range since it'll cross up. Her feet are also intangible, making it great for beating out certain moves before the opponent lands. And if hit with, you can combo into up tilt, up smash, which is recommended, and at higher percent, up air. Dash attack is a great burst option to catch an opponent off guard or to catch landings if they keep jumping around. Hitting it at low percents can start either a tech situation or they'll be double jumping out, which you can try beating out as well. Anything above that percentage and it'll simply launch an opponent away from you. Up tilt, up smash, and up air are really good anti-airs against opponents trying to jump over your arms to approach you. Up smash is especially incredible at anti-airing since it catches full hops at its peak, does good damage, and can kill at high percents. And her legs are intangible during the attack as well. It's also the only out of shield option she'll have to punish bad approaches from the ground. Something else is that her up smash will also reflect projectiles, which is also great since you can do it out of shield as well. She will, however, still struggle against projectiles since as soon as she's airborne, she can't reflect at all. Anyways, up tilt, up smash, up air are all pretty good in combination with her arms for catching landings and juggling as well. Can also land with up air for somewhat safe shield pressure and starting combos. Her down air is a risky mix-up to switch up the pacing, and at low percents it'll set up for a tech chase, while at mid to high percents it'll start spiking, which can also start a combo. Her down smash can be decent at punishing tech rolls in and set up for another tech chase, as well as she can punish hanging opponents or catch 2 frames since her legs are intangible during the attack. She also has a normal jab that she can do if you quickly either tap the A or B button, and once she does it, you can either end it with a triple jab to set up for a tech chase or mash for the rapid jab and get simple damage. And now, finally, for the arms, which is what makes her feel so unique movement and pressure-wise. The way she maneuvers around with her arms is somewhat similar to how Mega Man plays with his pellets, and is essentially the main thing you'll be using for her neutral to keep the opponents out and condition them with all the different mix-ups and options and timing. Okay, so basically by pressing A or A and forward you'll be using the left arm, and by pressing B or B forward you'll be using her right arm. This can be pressed at different timings to mix up your shield pressure, and obviously you can also press B first then A to mix up pressure as well. These A and B tilts are very low committal and extremely safe, especially since at any time during the punches you can walk or jump and double jump. You can also choose to tilt the other way in case you need to, meaning you can walk away from someone and C-stick towards them for the safe tilt to come out. She can also smash attack with her A button for the right arm to extend longer and hit harder, as well as she can do it with the B button. These are way more committal as she can not move or jump while doing them, so they are mostly used to call out the opponent rather than keep an opponent out. So not only can she A smash into B smash, but she can tilt into a smash, or smash into tilt with either arm with different timings for shield pressure mix-ups. However, once again, if you tilt into a smash or smash and then tilt, you still won't be able to jump or move. So it's essential for you to execution-wise get really good at subtly pressing the tilts to never accidentally get smashes and get punished for overcommitting without wanting to. So in other words, her forward air and back air are basically just her A and B punches, and while airborne you can also choose between a tilt or smash at different timings. And one cool thing is that if you do smash in the air, you'll still be able to move very slightly with the character and fast fall. But as soon as you hit the ground, you'll be stuck for a few frames, so it's still pretty committal, as well as you cannot double jump during the smashed aerial. You can also tilt up or down all of her A and B tilts or smashes, so you can aim a bit better. She also has 3 different kinds of arms that she can use for her B punch: Ram Ram, Megawatt, and Dragon, which can be switched around extremely fast by pressing down B. The Dragon is mostly for long range pressure and will specifically pressure the ground really well from a distance. If you do a smash attack, you can re-press the same button and hold it, and a beam will shoot out from a Dragon that will somewhat auto-aim at the opponent. These beams are also perfect for long range edge guarding while staying on stage. Ram Ram is mostly for quick pressure while also trying to deny jumps, as it circles perfectly when the opponent would potentially be jumping. This will not only be amazing for edgeguarding while going off stage, but will also be amazing at punishing the 2-frame if you time it just right, and can be essential for beating some matchups that are extremely overwhelming at close range. Megawatt is your hard-hitting punch. Not only is the tilt version safe and strong, but obviously the smash version is very strong, and is especially great if you want to catch jumps out of shield while jumping yourself. It is slower and lower range of course, but it'll deal massive shield damage, and it even has a shield breaker set up from a distance if you jump and smash attack the Megawatt, and then immediately smash the other arm. It's not a true shield breaker string, since the opponent can't still jump out or roll out. But if you're playing against a very shield-heavy opponent, or if they hesitate, it'll simply break. This will also be really good for ledge trapping and punishing hanging opponents. Double Dragon will mostly be better for shield pressure, especially from a distance, and if the opponent isn't jumping and approaching as much. Mostly because Ram Ram, when blocked, will only provide 1 hit anyway. It also allows for crazy mix-ups from long range now, as you can tilt into smash and choose whether you want the beam or not, smash into tilt with or without the beam, smash into smash with or without a beam on either punch, and at different timings, and so on. Just keep in mind that hitting a shield will no longer allow a beam to come out. One really cool thing you can do is to jump high and forward smash. Keep holding the button and you'll be doing a beam that's initiated from above, which can be nice for avoiding projectiles and provoking them to come to you. And unfortunately, if the dragon arms hit a platform, it won't be shooting a beam either, which can be frustrating. If you charge any of the smash punches for a bit, they'll also gain a slight upgrade, and not just visually. The dragon's beam will deal more damage and launch the opponent further. The beam will be thicker and easier to hit with, but the range of it will still remain the same. The Fire Ram Ram will launch the opponent slightly further away, and Megawatt will become a slightly bigger hitbox. Anyways, for comboing with punches, it's typically pretty obvious that A tilt to B tilt is gonna work most of the time, but you could also confirm a bunch of tilts into smashes if you know it's about to hit. And in most cases, it'll be the best to finish your combo with a Dragon Beam if possible at low percents. The cool thing is that you can actually perform these combos in the air as well. So for example, you can land an up air into a full hop B tilt and A smash right after for a true combo and potentially kill. Another big thing to be aware of is that the dragon will start knocking opponents and force a tech chase at low percents, from roughly 20 till around 50, which is another reason why Double Dragon can be so good. The first hit of Ram Ram will start knocking opponents for a tech chase at higher percents, around roughly 80%, and of course as you set these tech situations up, it'll be up to you whether you want to keep punching against them or make a read with any of her other moves for more combos. You can also jump and press A to neutral air with her left arm, or press B to neutral air with her right arm. Doing it with Dragon makes it a decent option to land with and launch opponents. Doing it with Ram Ram makes it way faster and safer, making it great for combos and edge guarding, especially since you can do so many of them and because it sends at lower angles. And doing it with Megawatt makes it a great killing move to use anywhere, especially punishing ledge jumps, ledge rolls, or regular get-ups, although it's slower and laggier than the other versions. All of these will combo if you land them on top of the opponent. Ram Ram neutral air is one of her best out of shield options to get out of trouble, as after the neutral air covers her, she'll be able to move away and start punching to keep the opponent away before she lands. And if you hit the buffered Ram Ram neutral air, it'll actually true combo into her B tilt, which combos into A smash. If you manage to hit the opponent close to the ledge, or if you punish something like a regular get up with a reverse Ram Ram neutral air at some specific percents, you'll be able to combo it into double jump tilt Ram Ram into A smash for kills as well. Her up special while grounded is basically an escape maneuverability move. She can choose to charge it or not, but at earliest she'll become invulnerable at frame 8 till 13. This can be good when you've killed an opponent and want to try avoiding them while they are invincible, or just generally to work around opponents if cornered. The problem, however, is that she is terrible at landing, and the only way for you to land with down air while auto-canceling it is to fully charge up special straight up, double jump, and down air at the peak of the jump. The non-charged version can also be good for stages like Battlefield, where you can instantly wave land onto a platform. There is a secret advanced technique for the up B, however. You can actually cancel Min Min's aerial smashes into up B, all 3 variations of arms. So instead of having 20 frames of lag before you can move or shield, you can replace those frames with an up B. This makes things slightly less committal for you, as it makes it more of a mix-up where the opponent has to be ready to make a read on where you go after the aerial smash, as sometimes after they block, or if you miss, they'll be able to dash in and grab or dash attack you. But this can potentially be avoided with up B, and you could instead try to play the landing game against them. This is especially good on stages like Battlefield. And of course, not only can you cancel 1 smash, but you can also cancel 2 smashes, a smash into a tilt, or a tilt into a smash. As long as you press up B before landing, you'll be able to cancel your lag into a possible escape instead. By the way, this works with aerial up B too, and will also cancel the end lag by 20 frames. This move, by the way, has a hitbox that can be used for potential setups as well to try getting some extra damage. It's not much, but sometimes you'll be smash attacking in the air while the opponent is jumping, and if you want to cover yourself, you can press up B, which might cover you. And of course, not only is up B an escape, but it can be perfect for just getting enough height to be able to do double dragon beams. This can also be an insanely good edge guard if you get a good launch. To perform a double dragon beam, you'll basically want to start off by jumping or using up B, smashing either the A or the B button first, release the button, and then smash both buttons at the same time right after. As for her grab, it's long-ranged but very slow and punishable. It also won't give any combos and will mostly be for simple damage and positioning. One good thing is that after a throw, her left arm will power up, making her tilts and smashes stronger, and the beam bigger without any charge, which is especially good while airborne, meaning if you launch him off stage, you'll be able to try edge guarding with the beam for early kills. Otherwise, back throw can serve as a kill throw close to the ledge at high percents, as well as up throw might kill at really high percents as well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to come by my stream. And if you want to support this channel, it would be extremely generous of you if you could donate to my Patreon. Even a single dollar helps a lot.